know, I used to think this Hoover was the biggest piece of shit, especially on carpet. It just wasn't like sucking anything up. And then my mum told me you have to press this button here that says brush bar, and then it makes the bar in here spin, and then magically it picks stuff up. But if you just have it on normal, it just doesn't pick things up. My friend came over the other day and I let her have a little go on it, and then she texted me like 2 days later and was like, I can't stop thinking about your Hoover, because that's what being an adult is. Good morning. It's actually definitely not the morning. I have decided to vlog today, obviously, because you're watching this, so there's no need to tell you that I've decided to vlog. It's quite clear from the fact that we're talking that I have decided to vlog. Today's my first day off, like first proper day off for a really long time, like a good couple of months. And I have just been working like pretty much every day, which is great, but also very tiring, and I'm now at the point where it's a bit like, okay, Mary, you really need to make sure that you have days off, because you're not a renewable resource, okay? That they said that to me on my co-star app the other day. I was like, that's actually very true. Yeah, I have just taken today, it's about 12:30 now. Is it 12:30 or is it even later? Oh, yeah, oh, it's 12:29. And I've had quite a nice lazy morning. I'm just taking today to just please myself. And yeah, I just thought I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself to do anything today. I feel like when I have had time to myself, I feel like, because I've been go, 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 I feel like I should always be doing something. And so I decided to say no. Do whatever you want to do. So I was gonna go to the gym, but I've actually been quite run down the last few weeks. And I'm getting like wisdom tooth pain, which I get when I'm very tired, and I just, you know, you just feel a bit like, okay, I do need to chill. So I'm not going to go to the gym today. I went on Wednesday and did a pretty heavy session, so, and I'm supposed to go on Sunday with my friends, so I'm going to just chill today. How are you guys? It's so nice to be vlogging, and yeah, I think because I had the day to myself today, I really felt like I wanted to vlog. So my hair I haven't done. God, look at those bags. But yeah, I haven't eaten yet actually. That's how lazy this morning's been. I couldn't even be bothered to cook. It's a very gloomy day. It's very dark in my flat, although actually this camera is doing quite a good job of not having it seem, not making it look as dark as it actually is. I think it's because I'm sitting in front of the window, but I actually quite like these gloomy days. My breakfast for anyone interested. We have some Warburton's protein thin bagel, spinach, 100 grams of egg whites and 1 egg, and a generous dose of tomato ketchup. I am still doing my fitness thing for anyone that's interested, doing my gym thing, and I'm going into a phase that what the bodybuilders call bulking, which sounds doesn't sound particularly appealing, especially for a woman, I suppose, but it actually is quite appealing because I'm like actively trying to put on a bit of weight to help me in the gym. Anyone that's still interested in that, I can talk about it a bit more, but yeah, I basically am still tracking macros and doing all that stuff. You're the only one I love, please never doubt that you're gonna be the only one for me. I've been sitting down waiting so desperately. Time don't make it better. I just keep on falling for you. I've just been sorting through, I had a suitcase just here that I had some hair stuff in because I have been going to people recently to do some hair. And also, if you can just see through the corridor there, I have taken it upon myself to go through the cupboard of doom, the cupboard that everyone has where they just shove their shit, and I'm like, I need to sort this out now. And it reminded me, I just wanted to talk about this, which is actually a packing cube, but I have these in varying sizes. I feel like, have I actually already spoken about this? I have these in varying sizes. They are from Arket and they're just really great for any kind of storage, especially if you are, I don't know, in beauty or someone that carries like a kit. Obviously great for just packing cubes for when you go away, but I keep my brushes in this big one, and then I have a smaller one that I keep clips and things in, even just for your beauty stuff when you go away. Yeah, they're just, I think this is about £10. But I just wanted to say that because I know that organisation is something that everyone loves. But yeah, I feel like I probably could have like filmed, done a little fun sped up edit of me organising and tidying, but I can't really be bothered. I have lots of things that I need to take to charity. Whether I'll ever actually make it to the charity shop is another question, but the intention's there. I also feel like I need to bring those 2 plants in. Can you see that palm plant and the fiddle leaf fig just there? I think they're getting a bit cold, so I feel like I need to bring them in now. But I don't know where to put them, so we'll have to figure that out together. So many pink Glossier bags, but they're great for travel. I think I really overexerted myself by tidying up that cupboard because I felt really tired as soon as I'd done it. And oh, I mentioned that I was feeling a bit run down recently, and I said about my gums hurting whenever I'm run down, and it's always this side, and I have 2 wisdom teeth that always hurt, so I've just brushed my teeth because my gums were just really painful, and then they make my ears kind of hurt, and I've just been lying on the sofa and contemplating having a nap, but I don't think that's a great idea because I think Helina's going to come over in a bit. Helina is on YouTube also. She's called It's Lena Ma. I did just want to show you some Bauble mail, which is sitting here. You will see there's a lot of things from Bobbi Brown, which I can't quite believe it either. I don't know what happened, how I ended up on their mailing list, but hey, I did. And I came home the other day to a rather large package. It's, from what I can gather, it's some of their Christmas collection. So we have a lip gloss set. Oh, let's open one and have a look at it. Oh, it's got a nice doe foot applicator. There we go, that's the red. Nice, love a deep red for, oh, I've just messed up the top. Oh. There is this Keep Glowing lip and cheek set. Inside here is another lip gloss, which looks like a shimmery one. I quite like to put these kind of shimmers over like a matte nude lip. And then there's a nice brush here. And this compact, I think it's like just a bronzer and a blush type thing. Lovely, glowy, like highlighting shades, I guess. Okay, so inside this gorge makeup bag. You know when you just get a bag and it's got like a good girth to it? And it just feels great in my hand. It's like a really soft velvet, I suppose. And it's just a really good size to keep everything in. I don't think I would take this out daily, but for traveling, I really love it. And just imagine that just nice and like open on in your bathroom of like whatever hotel you're staying at when you're going away. Oh, Hainsey and I are actually going away to Istanbul in January. I've already made plans to take this with me and put it on said bathroom of where we're staying and just look at it and feel fabulous. So yeah, inside that was all of this, which, I mean, WTF, hun. Another lip gloss duo. Okay, this is an eyeshadow palette called Inner Flash, and I have already looked at it, and it's really lush. I think I actually saw this over on Melissa's Wardrobes Instagram story, and then when I came home to it too, I was like, oh my god. I would be more inclined to use these colours here, but I could go for a bit of blue glitter. But yeah, quite a nice, like, well-rounded palette. Oh, that's a really nice colour. It's like a teal. Yeah, this is another eyeshadow palette. And on the packaging, you can see it's got, like, I guess that's supposed to be, like, ice stars type pattern. Very festive. Or seasonal, I should say. This is a slightly smaller palette. But this looks like a really, it doesn't really show on camera, but that's like a really nice champagne. And then we have a Luxe eyeliner, and I've already opened this, and oh my god, it is Luxe. Look at this. Reminds me of Louboutin makeup. I don't know how, oh my, wow. That is the whole eyeliner. Have you ever seen anything like it? Last we have the Lux Liquid Lip in Sparkling Sand. I don't know if this is a Christmas gift because it's not in like the packaging. Oh, but it is Velux. Look at that. Makes me think of like old school Estee Lauder makeup. Oh my God, look. Can you see, is it picking up the glory? Not really. There, look. It's like foil on your lips. Gorgeous. Oh, and look at that emblem on the top. That is very fancy. A little bit Versace style. Do you remember this? Putting it on. I sent a few other things recently, which I also showed on my Instagram stories, but that I just was like, I'm not sure how people feel about like blogger mail. I don't want it to come across as like, oh my God, look at all this stuff I've been sent, and I don't really care. Because I just can't believe I got sent all this stuff from Bobbi Brown. So I just wanted to share it with you because it is basically because of you all. And I feel so grateful. I'm so annoyed with myself. Some of the reason that I decided to, I'm gonna actually sit in a different position, but I decided to clean out that cupboard. I'm pretty sure, so I was collecting Christmas decorations. Obviously it's going to be Christmas soon, so I was thinking about decorating the flat, and I am pretty sure that the move before the last move, I was in such a rage with moving that I threw out the Christmas decorations that I'd been collecting for like 3 years. I didn't have loads, but I'm pretty sure, I can't believe I did it, but at the same time, if I'm in that headspace, I can believe I did it. Because you know when you're moving and you've just got so much stuff and you're just like, I don't need any of this, get rid of it, I never want to see it again. And then last year, we had like a very small tree in the old flat, and that's when I realised, oh, I think I got rid of the decorations because I couldn't find any, but I did get a couple more to put on this tiny tree, and I can't even find them. And so I'm thinking, did I throw them out as well? Like, I'm awful. Because last week, I did actually buy a couple of new baubles for the season. Because every year, like the first year I did a tree, I bought quite a few baubles and like decorations. And then I buy like a couple more every single year. But I think I'm just gonna have to start from scratch because I'm pretty sure I have no decorations now. I don't even have lights. And I'm certain I didn't throw them out, and I'm really annoyed, and she's going to be so upset with me because my friend B did a bauble for me and Hainsley. She's an illustrator. I think some of you guys may know of her. I'll link her down below, but she did a bauble, and she's doing them this again this year, which said Mary and Hainsley on it. And I think I don't know, I can't find where it is, and I'm sure I wouldn't have thrown it away, but it's like, where else would it be? Like, I've looked everywhere and I can't find it, and I'm so frustrated. But anyway, I went into John Lewis last week to get a light bulb of all things, and then their Christmas shop was open, so I thought we may as well pick up a couple of baubles, and if I've got no decorations, I need to start getting some. So the first bauble I got was this one, which I just thought was really, really simple, but really like ornate and beautiful, and it looks like it's just got ice inside it. Is that focusing? So yeah, I just thought that was really pretty and would go with any kind of colour scheme. That's £4.50. They're not the cheapest baubles. And then I saw this one and I just couldn't resist. And again, for a bauble it's quite expensive, but it's a bigger size. You can see next to that one, it is much bigger. And this is like foil that's inside it. And so it looks like autumn leaves. And I just thought it was so pretty. And this one was £8, I think, which is quite excessive, but again, I just thought it was really pretty. And I feel like I might, maybe not as copper as this colour scheme, but I tend to go for like antique gold, brass type colours, if at all. I like to keep things quite neutral, but I had some really, I don't know if any of you remember, and it's not on my channel anymore, but I did Vlogmas ages ago when I was in that studio flat, and that's when I got my first tree, and I had some really gorgeous ornaments. I think I got some from Liberty, some from Garson's Farm, which is a really nice garden centre near me. And I know a lot of them were Gisela Graham, which you can still get, but whether you can still get the ones that I had, I don't know. And I really hope that you can, because I had this stag one that I loved. I need to put that on top of my tree. Anyway, I need to just stop dwelling on it because it's all I've been thinking about for the last few weeks. I feel really upset. But anyway, because I can get the baubles again. I know it's just stuff, but it's like, I bought those first ones when I was in my first flat by myself for my first tree. And then like every year I've like collected, and I was going to keep them like for when we have a family and stuff, and be like, oh, I had these when I was in my first flat, and then Mini Dad bought this one this year, and you know, like, it's just, I love sentimental stuff like that, especially for Christmas. I'm not crying. I know I look like my eyes have just watered. I'm not crying over baubles, I assure you. But it's just annoying. It's like, why did I do that? I understand why I did it, but why did I do that? What an idiot. I'm just running downstairs to, oh, did that turn off? I'm just running downstairs to meet Helina because I'm going to tone her hair and we're going to go to Sainsbury's and get snacks. I've just said, didn't I don't feel so well. So I feel like I need a full fat Coke and some crisps.
What are you doing? No paparazzi, no camera.
Got some gin. Well, it's Helina's gin. But I have to buy it because Helina never remembers her ID and she always gets ID. Because look at this lovely beautiful face. I'm 12. No, you drink responsibly. Absolutely. And then we've got snacks and pizza. A rockin' Friday night. Do the slide across my floor. You always love to do that when you come here. Oh, she's wrong socks. Wrong socks. We should put one on, take it off, and then do the other one. Helina's toner never lasts on her hair, so it fades really quick. So we're going to do 2 toners. Hopefully it should stay, but it probably won't. Can I ask you to hold that for me? This is Helina's drying routine.
Oh, I actually love being dark again.
Oh yeah.
I was in the mirror and the thing, and I was like, oh, I love it. Do you know what it is? It makes you look, if you get the right shade of brown, it makes you look more tan. Warms you up. It's like... My hair looks funny.
And you've still got that t-shirt on.
Oh, yes.
Good evening. So this vlog has carried over to Saturday night. I'm just chomping on probably the best crisps ever made from Waitrose. I just thought I'd jump in because obviously I didn't properly in the vlog yesterday. Yeah, it's Saturday night. I've got Strictly Come Dancing on in the background. You can't really see, and also that's very messy. I've got a little garlic flatbread and a little bottle of Malbec. Is this really losery, like night in for one? So I'm gonna have some bolognese, grate some mature cheddar on it, and have some red wine, and just sit on the sofa and just live my best Saturday night life ever. But yeah, I just wanted to really dip in and say thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry if this has been like the world's most boring vlog. It's nice to be back vlogging. Hopefully I will get to do a few more before Christmas. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, and thank you guys. I've started talking on Instagram stories here and there, and so thank you guys. Thank you to any of you guys that messaged me saying that you're happy that I was vlogging again and that I was on Instagram stories. So it's so nice. So yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow, and subscribe to this channel if you're not, and if you want to see more vlogs, because then you'll see when I've uploaded and stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Mwah.